Well, better invest in some little blue pills after that one, if you know what I mean, because the PP ain't working. PP meaning power play, of course. What did you think I meant? Caps lose 3-1. Well, 3-1, including the Bruins empty netter, but 3-1 nonetheless. That's what it says on the scoreboard. 3-1 loss to the Boston Bruins in their season opener in a game where the Capitals' power play was absolutely ice cold. 0-for-5 on the man advantage tonight were the Washington Capitals, which is frustrating because they almost never get that many power plays, and here they don't take advantage of it at all. And it wasn't even that the power play was actually bad per se. They certainly generated a lot of looks. They just weren't going in. In fact, the Washington Capitals outshot the Boston Bruins 36-21 for the game, which certainly speaks to the fact that the Caps were largely outplaying the Bruins in this one. But more than halfway through the second period, David Pastrnak floats a seeing eye wrist shot from near the blue line that beats Logan Thompson through several screens, and it is 1-0 Bruins. And that was very frustrating because I believe the Caps were out shooting the Bruins 26-10 at the time of that Boston goal. But the Bruins are up 1-0 where it counts, which is, of course, on the scoreboard. But then in the third period, the Caps as well get one where it counts. Tom Wilson, baby, with his first goal of this season. He beats Bruins starting goaltender Jeremy Swayman on a beautiful shot, top corner. Just a really, really gorgeous shot there by Tom Wilson. And yeah, this one was assisted by defenseman Jacob Chychrun and forward Alexei Protas as well. Both of them obviously getting their first points of this young season as well. And this ties it up for the Caps in the third period, like I said, 1-1. This goal for the Caps, by the way, comes on the Caps' 29th shot of this hockey game. Jeremy Swayman, up until that point, had stopped all 28 of 28. So yeah, a timely goal here for the Washington Capitals on, like I said, their 29th shot of this hockey game. And it took, like I said, a beautiful goal to make this happen. Tom Wilson, he takes this puck out of the air from Jacob Chychrun and makes it happen. Top corner, like I said, a filthy, filthy shot for his first goal of the season. Hopefully his first of many. Obviously, he set career highs last season. He will look to do the same again this season. And that is one in the bank for him making Team Canada as well, by the way, for those keeping track at home, which I certainly am because I am Canadian and I want Tom Wilson on Team Canada. Unfortunately, right after the Caps tie it up, the Bruins get a power play, and just 38 seconds after Tom Wilson has scored to make it 1-1, the Bruins strike back here. Elias Lindholm, 2-1 on the power play. And that would end up being the game-winning goal as Morgan Geekie would put one into the empty net for the Bruins with under a minute left in this game. The Caps having pulled Logan Thompson to try to tie this thing up. They had several great chances to do so as well, generated a ton of quality scoring chances there in the last couple of minutes, but they just could not get one to go. And yeah, Geekie ices this thing into the empty net for the Bruins, 3-1. And so that would be your final score for this one, 3-1 for the Boston Bruins in, like I said, the season opener for the Washington Capitals. And yeah, man, you could tell that there was quite a bit of rust for the Caps in this game. They played pretty well, all things considered, in terms of like the effort was there, the enthusiasm, the attitude, all of that certainly there. Like I said, they were all over the Bruins for much of this game. They spent much of this game in the Bruins' end of the ice, outshooting them, like I said, nearly by a 2-1 margin, 36-21 for the game, but ultimately they just could not get anything to go in the net. They were kind of fumbling pucks a little bit. The puck kind of bouncing all over the place. The ice didn't look very good at Capital One Arena to open this season. The first game of the season looked a little sloppy out there, to be frank with you. So yeah, the Caps fumbling some pucks, couldn't connect on a lot of things. Alex Ovechkin at one point set Alexei Protas up for a pretty wide open net. Protas missed it. He does not do that very often. So just things like that were kind of happening throughout the game for the Caps. So overall, the effort level was certainly there for the Caps in this first game of the season, but the execution was not. And yeah, if I could give a shout out to one Caps player for this game on opening night, it would definitely be number 43, Tom Wilson. Not only he scores the Caps' only goal of this game, their first goal as a team of this young season. He gets the goal, but I mean, to me, an even bigger part of his game was just how physical he was. He threw 5 hits in this game, and they were all pretty much of the bone-crushing variety, blowing people up as Tom Wilson does. And yeah, he just had an all-around great game, Tom Wilson did on opening night. Logan Thompson as well in the net for the Caps in this one. Looked calm, cool, and composed, just as Logan Thompson always does. Ultimately stops all but 2 goals for the Boston Bruins. The third one, like I said, into the empty netter. So yeah, 2 goals against for him. Good night for him, for sure. But ultimately, it was not enough, unfortunately, because his teammates in front of him did not do enough ultimately to put the puck into the back of the Boston net. And so he takes the loss in this one, unfortunately. But we move on, baby. We have got a back-to-back coming up this weekend in New York. The Caps, they are up first against the New York Islanders and then against the New York Rangers. So the Islanders game coming on Saturday and the Rangers game coming on Sunday. So back-to-back for the Caps in New York. We will be right back here this weekend after those games for you as well with your post-game reaction videos. All right, babes, that is going to be it for this one. Unfortunately, this first post-game reaction video of the season. I sure wish I had some more goals to talk about, but that's okay. There will be plenty of goals to come for the Caps this season, I am sure. And yeah, we hope to have some more goals to talk about after the games this weekend. Fingers crossed, right? So short video here today, but really not much to talk about in this game. The Caps are just getting things started. And obviously, like I said, Tom Wilson with the only goal. But yeah, we can kind of ease our way into this season, if you will, here on the Janae Talks Caps YouTube channel. The Caps giving me a bit of a night off with just the 1 goal scored. So yeah, we will see what happens in New York on the weekend. But for now, babes, I just wanted to thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for watching these videos. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, for sure. I appreciate all of you guys so much. So great to have you all back here for another season of Washington Capitals hockey. So excited to get this season underway. I am ready, baby, ready to go. And yeah, I cannot wait to do 82 games and more, hopefully, with you all this season once again. So it's going to be an absolute blast. If you enjoyed the video and if you have not yet subscribed, please click on that subscribe button for me as well. Really appreciate it. The channel has been growing all last season and a little bit in the off season as well. So that's great to see. And yeah, I just really appreciate all of you guys so much. So share us with your friends, your family, your fellow Caps fans, and we will all be here together for, like I said, these 82 games this season and hopefully into the playoffs and hopefully a long playoff run this time as well. So until next time, babes, and as always, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, let's go Caps, baby.